Navy Federal Credit Union is a full-service banking option. They offer checking and savings accounts, credit cards, investment services, and a wide range of loan options. In this video, I'm going to cover their personal loan options. Navy Federal is one of the nation's largest credit unions, but not just anyone can use them. You have to be an active duty service member, veteran, Department of Defense employee, or an immediate family member of someone in one of those groups. In order to apply for one of their loans, you will need to become a member or sign into your account if you are already a member. You just need a $5 minimum balance to establish and maintain membership, so the hurdle is not high. Navy Federal has secured and unsecured personal loan options. You can secure the loan with either money in your savings account or a certificate of deposit. When you use a secured option, Navy Federal will not do a credit check. Instead, they give you a loan to the amount in your savings account or CD. They will put a hold on the available balance in the amount of your loan. The savings will be released as you pay down the principal. Even though those funds are frozen, you will still earn dividends on the frozen amount. These are extremely affordable loans. The interest rate on these loans is the share or certificate rate plus either 2 or 3%, depending on the term of the loan. Of course, these loans are limited by the amount of money you have saved and are willing to commit, so they aren't available to a lot of people. When it comes to Navy Federal's unsecured loans, you can borrow as little as $250 and as much as $150,000. If you are applying for a loan over $50,000, you cannot apply online. You will have to apply directly in one of their branches or over the phone. And loans of that size require you to include a qualified co-applicant. In all but a few exceptions, their highest loan amount is $50,000. Navy Federal is one of the very few banks or credit unions that will lend as little as $250. If you have a small monthly shortfall, this is probably the best option available to you. Their loans have APRs that range from 8.74% to 18%. Navy Federal does not have the lowest bottom rate in the industry, but they do have the lowest top rate. They do not charge an origination fee, so the total cost of borrowing is wrapped up in that interest rate. Loans with longer terms will have higher interest rates, so you will want to select the shortest term you can afford in your budget. In general terms, you're likely to need a credit score above 650 to be approved for a Navy Federal personal loan of any significant size. They will look at your complete credit history to determine whether to approve you, and you might struggle to get approved if you have a thin credit history. They will look at your personal credit history, income, and current debt levels, of course, but it will also depend on whether you have a long-standing relationship with Navy Federal and how much you are borrowing. If you are only borrowing $250, you can probably get approved even with damaged credit, especially if you already bank with them. People often think that they are more likely to get approved or receive a better rate from a credit union, but that really will depend on your circumstances. Some people just don't get good offers from Navy Federal, even if they have a strong credit score. Navy Federal doesn't explain their decision criteria, so it's hard to know what's going on in that black box. But that's true of all lenders. That's why we always recommend that you check your rate with several lenders before you make a final decision on who to go with. At the Yukon Project, we've tried to make it easy. If you go to our marketplace page, you can apply to any one of our featured lenders. Behind the scenes, we will check your rate with up to 40 lenders automatically. Our partners use a soft credit check, so applying will not hurt your credit score. We will show you all of your approved offers. It's a great way to get a good feel for the APR you should be able to get. Navy Federal is a great company, and you should definitely apply with them if you are currently a member. But you shouldn't just assume that they will give you the best rate. If they do offer you the best rate, you should go with them. You wouldn't regret using them. As always, remember that sometimes the best loan for you is the one that you don't take. Always be cautious when you're taking on new debt. If you have any questions about Navy Federal or you have personal experience with them, leave a comment below. Your insights could help others decide whether to look to them when they need a loan. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us out, and we appreciate it. Thanks for watching.